How's it going, everyone? Maryland here, and that's right, it's time for more Fido! No, more of Maryland's Pokemon Violet adventure. Last time, I took down the final gym leader, Katie. Yeah, that's right, she's totally the last one. And now I'm clapping at a Fido that's probably wondering why I'm clapping at it. No, it's fine, it's fine. So, I need to... Well, honestly, I need to make some progress. Actual, honest-to-goodness progress. And I am at the end of my adventure. I can either go to Victory Road, I can go to Starfall Street's Mesagoza and fight against Cassiopeia, or I can go to the lab on Poco Path to talk with Arven and see what's going on there. Like, I have completed all of the main missions. However... two things. First of all, I know I kind of mentioned eventually, like once I kind of do all that, I'll be merging the two teams together. However, I was giving it a little bit of thought, and I think it would be fun to have each of these teams finish their own kind of, not objective, but I feel like one side of the map was more geared, or one storyline was more geared towards the West Squad, and one was more geared towards the East Squad. East Squad had so many of the Team Star bosses that I had to take down. It had 4 of them that I fought here, whereas I had 3 of the Path of Legends objectives over here. So what I think I'll do, I think I'll have the Arven encounter over here. I think that'll be handled with the West Squad. And then I'll have the East Squad go to the Uva Academy, and then for the Pokemon League, I will combine them together. Does that make sense? But I need to gain some experience. My Pokemon are definitely, like, they're okay, but they're a little bit behind where I need them to be. So I could just use some candies, but it's dark out. I'd rather do all this in the daytime. So I'm just gonna go back to like some level 40 areas and just fight wild Pokemon, just level up that way. Like, I'll get some experience. It'll be fine. Maybe I'll find a new shiny. No, I've got enough shinies. I really do. But I do think it'd be good just to see if there are either new Pokemon that I don't have, or even just getting the experience will be a substantial help. But yeah, I'm gonna do that until it's daytime, and I will see you in a little bit. Oh, no way. No way. No, wait. No. Stop, Lucho. No, wait. I see it. No way. Oh, it's such a cool shiny. Well, this is at the last moment. Shiny Indeedee, welcome to the Blue Club. Oh, man. So, like, I was just finishing up training. And, like, I just wanted to get everyone up to 58, and I found that these Indeedee are actually really, really good for experience for something I can one-hit KO. I don't know if this thing has any dangerous moves. I don't think so. I'm gonna check just in case, because I love Indeedee. It is an adorable Pokemon. Yeah, okay, it does not have any dangerous moves, so I don't have to worry. It's always a good idea to double check just in case. But yeah, oh man. Okay, well, this is a little awkward, but also kind of great at the same time. Because, like, I mean, I'm glad it's not a duplicate type of any of the shinies I have, but that's gonna mean I'm probably not gonna have a water type anymore. I gotta get rid of my fish. Most likely. I don't think I need 2 psychic types. Like, I gotta use this thing. I gotta, even though I just got her. Okay, this might take a little bit to catch. There we go, finally. Man, I almost ran out of luxury balls. I was just too scared to, like, attack it with anything. Oh man, that's so exciting. Yeah, so, I mean, I pretty much have to get rid of Mouthful, which is kind of a shame. I really liked my Bruxish, but I wanted a Psychic type. And I love Indeedee, like, I'm so happy. Wow, this thing is pretty interesting. Like, I think I'm gonna change its nature, but yeah, it'll definitely be a little bit more defensive, and that'll be really helpful, so great. All right, well, sorry, Mouthful. You're still very, very useful. Let me take that item, though. Like, you're basically on the team, but I gotta use this Indeedee. Like, I have to. All right, let's go ahead and use some calcium on this thing just to kind of catch it up in special attack. I'll use 10 of that, and we'll use some HP up, I guess, as well. Like, getting you so late means you're gonna be so far behind everyone else. It's fine, though. And let's use a few of these. Alright, I flew back to Mesagoza. I bought a Modest Mint for her, and I might as well give her some iron, too, because her defense stat is kind of bad. Like, it's fine, but I was trying to decide if I wanted to go with a defense boosting nature or a special attack boosting nature. But her special attack is actually pretty good. So yeah, I mean, very solid. Oh man, what kind of moves do I teach you? I'm thinking you'd be perfect for Reflect and Light Screen. Let's go ahead and get rid of these 2 moves here. I guess I'll go ahead and teach her Dazzling Gleam as well. I was trying to decide between Calm Mind or Dazzling Gleam. Both would be really good on her. But I know I'd want Dazzling Gleam anyway, so I can always swap it out if I want. Aww, she's just so cute. I love Indeedee. Like, I've mentioned that before. It's just such an adorable Pokemon. And the shiny is very interesting. Like, it's kind of this blue color. Kind of reminds me a lot of Blue Evil, honestly. I have a lot of blue Pokemon, or blue shiny Pokemon. And let's go ahead and give you that Light Clay. That'll increase the duration of those screen moves, which is great. Okay, so after giving it a little bit of thought, I've decided to name her Friendship, because we will win with the power of friendship! Of course, right? Alright, anyway, let's go ahead and, well, I guess go to the lab, right? Yeah, it should be set for it. Let me just double check. I wanted to put Sticky Web back on Spidops, actually. Let's get rid of Skitter Smack for right now. Okay, now let's go to Pocopath. Yeah, it's really interesting. I'm so glad that I decided to, you know, train the old-fashioned way. I mean, I needed to kill time until it was daytime anyway, so I figured, well, might as well cruise around, right? I could have just used the candies and sat there, but what's the fun in that? I like just seeing, sometimes you can find cool stuff. But I wasn't actually intending for it. Seriously, you beat me here? Well, this is the lab. I used to come here to play all the time when I was a kid. There'd better be a good reason for calling us here like this. Let's find out. I hope you like Plot. Everyone always says he's some kind of genius. Absolutely brilliant as a Pokemon professor. My dad, that is. But let me tell you, as a parent, he's the worst. All he ever does is work. He never comes home. I don't have a single memory of him ever even playing with me, his own kid. Aw, poor guy. Mabosstiff's the only one who was there for me. Always. Anyway, it's open now. Go on in. Like, that's so powerful. I just want to get this over with. Like, you can really tell that Arven, you know, he feels bad. Like, he feels neglected, but that's why healing his Mabosstiff was so important to him. It isn't just, you know, healing a dog. It's his best friend. The one who was there for him. Oh. Oh, hello. I need your help. I am currently at the deepest point of Area Zero, in the great crater of Paldea. I have been researching the unique Pokémon here for a very long time. I am asking the two of you to lend a hand, to help carry out the final step of the great Professor Turo's glorious research. The final step? But there is something we need first. Something that can be found within that lab. What we need is the Violet Book. Wait, do you mean this book? Oh, this thing? Ah, so you took it from the lab, did you, Arven? This expedites things. Bring the Violet Book to the deepest depths of Area Zero. I promise that it will be an experience worth treasuring if you come. I must note, however, that Area Zero is both home to vicious Pokémon and outfitted with powerful cybernetic security systems. It seems to me that you might struggle if the two of you were to enter alone. You may take the time to gather some reliable allies before you come, if you feel the need. I will be awaiting you in the deepest part of Area Zero, whenever you arrive. Area Zero. That place is bad news. It was down in Area Zero that Mabosstiff got wounded in the first place. Down in the great crater of Paldea. In all honesty, I'd be perfectly happy to never see that place again. Are you gonna go? Of course I'm going to go, or we might find our treasure. Of course I'm going! I suppose he did ask. And I can't just stand by and watch while a friend heads off into danger on his own. So I guess I'm going too. Besides, I'd love to get Dad a piece of my mind. Alright then, Maryland, outside. We're gonna have a Pokemon battle to see if we're really ready to head into Area Zero or not. Mostly to see if I'm ready or not. Let's go. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I love this. Like, this scene here was very powerful for me. Just because it's like, it just tells so much about Arven and, like, his motives. Like, why Mabosstiff was so important to him. And the tension between he and his father, or his mother if you're playing Scarlet. It's a bed for Pokemon. Mabosstiff is written on it in a kid's handwriting. See, that's so cute. It's a mysterious device. Better not touch it. All sorts of research data. Yay! The whiteboard is a mess of scribbled letters and numbers. Yeah, there's like a few things you can investigate in here. I love the little details. There's a magazine entitled Culture. It's the May issue. Do you want to read it? Yes. An article caught your eye. A Culture, Enigmas of Paldea, file number 5. Iron Hands, secretly a cyborg? This being's name comes from the one given to an iron-handed entity in the mysterious Violet Book. It is said to have fists that move independent of its body, and to be capable of throwing large, fast-moving vehicles. A leading theory holds that Iron Hands was once an athlete who became mortally wounded, but was kept alive by being made into a cyborg. Why it so strongly resembles Hariyama, however, remains unanswered. Interesting. Here's the April issue. Let's see what this has to say. Enigmas of Paldea, file number 4. Iron Valiant, an experiment gone wrong? This oddity's name is borrowed from that of an object described in the Violet Book. One theory holds that it is in fact a robot, the product of a mad scientist's effort to create the most powerful psychic Pokemon of all. Well, that sounds familiar, other than the robot part. According to a few eyewitnesses, Iron Valiant appears similar to both Gardevoir and Gallade. It's also said to be cruel enough to take its brilliantly shining blade and cut down anyone confronting it without hesitation. Now, just imagine you haven't looked anything up, and you're reading these articles. Like, you don't know all of the new Pokemon, and you read those. Like, wow, that's really interesting. There's no photo in this frame. That's peculiar. They're picture books for kids. One of them tells a story about making a big sandwich. The fridge door is too heavy to open. It's a microwave. Looks like it hasn't been used in a long while. Wait, what does it say? The cooktop shows signs of having been used recently. Oh, that's interesting. The microwave hasn't, but the cooktop has. Trash can's empty. It's a sink that hasn't been used in a while. The mirror's fogged and hard to see in. Alright, yeah, anyway, not everyone reads all the, like, flavor text stuff, so I figured, hey, might as well. There's some cool things in there. Alright, let's do this. Looks like he's got his Mabosstiff. So yeah, you're gonna want to be ready for a fight. Arven, you've teamed up with him a whole bunch throughout the adventure. You've helped heal his Mabosstiff. Aww! Hey, buddy! Oh, easy there. Okay, let's do this. Alright, you ready for a battle, Maryland? Yes. Excellent. You're ready too, right, Mabosstiff? You're gonna fight with him? Yep, Mabosstiff says he's ready. You're battling with Mabosstiff? Wait, are you sure about this? Okay, yeah, I can see why you'd be worried. But my buddy here's bursting with energy. You'd never know he was so weak just a little while ago. Won't leave me alone. Always whining at me, wanting to battle you and your Pokemon. It's been so long I nearly forgot, but he always did love to battle. Even if we always lost to that student council girl. The battle fanatic one. Anyway, my point is there's no need to worry. We're a brand new Arven and Mabosstiff, and we're feeling audacious, or maybe herbaceous. Let me give you a taste of what we can do! Yeah, you are challenged by Pokemon Trainer Arven! Right at the same place I fought him the first time around. Yep. Oh, Friendship, what are you doing out? You're actually not who I want here. The Pokemon that I met during our hunt for the Herba Mystica are all stars, every one of them. Well, this is fine. Let's go ahead and set up Reflect. That should help to protect me. Body Slam. Oh, yeah. Oh, no! That's not good. Okay. Oh, Synchronize! That's great! Okay, I like that. That's funny. You're a great addition to the team, Friendship. No, I wanted to use Spidurple here, because I want to set up that sticky web. I think slowing down an entire team of 6 Pokemon, well, 5 Pokemon with sticky web, but you know what I mean. Yes, you're the one paralyzed now, buddy. Alright, let's set this up. Definitely get some mileage out of it. Yeah, he has a full team of 6 Pokemon, and it's pretty funny, too, because I'm kind of going to spoil it. Oh no, Psychic Fangs! Oh, that broke my Reflect. Oh, you! How dare you? Okay, okay. Well, I guess there's really no point in using Silk Trap, is there? Let's just Brick Break and be done with it. Actually, I should have used Lunge. That would have been smart. Oh, this Greedent's having a bad day. But yeah, he will use his Greedent, which started as a Squavit, and he did use that in the first, well, I don't think it was the first. He used that in one of his teams. And he also led with that when you fought him back here. And on top of that, he of course has his Mabosstiff. You know, he wants to fight. Villain. Well, right now I kind of wish I had, you know, my Bruxish, but that's fine. I have this dog. The only non-shiny on the team. Alright, come on, get shiny. I'm just gonna paint her blue, right? No, it's fine. She's still pretty cool. Like, it's not exactly a common Pokemon. Well, a common form, at least. Okay, let's go with that Rock Slide. So yeah, he's got Scovillain, level 60. Thankfully, I'm very familiar with that thing. But his levels are fairly high. That's why I wanted to train. Toadscruel. Okay, well, I guess I could send out my... yeah, my Scovillain. That'd be pretty good. Or... No, you'd be weak to ground. Let's send out Habanera. Now, of the 3 storyline paths, this is probably the easiest one to wrap up. That's why I'm doing this first. And I do recommend doing this one first. It's not that Arven is easy by any means, but there's not really any major gimmicks to the fight. It's pretty straightforward. You don't really have to do much. So, I recommend it. Even if you're not at a high enough level, like, you don't have to be at this level. If you're, ooh, Sludge Bomb, that's bad. Alright, we're fine though, it's all good. But yeah, even if you're like level 55, you'll be at a level disadvantage, but it's still probably fine. Look at all that experience. Garganackle. Okay. I'd like to get Reflect back up, to be honest. I'm gonna send out Friendship. We'll try to set that thing up again. She's so shiny! Oh, that's a tongue twister to say. I'm not sure if I'll be able to outspeed it despite being paralyzed, but I'm gonna try, gosh darn it. Nope. I mean, I did outspeed it, but I was paralyzed. Stealth Rock. Okay, fine. Fine. That's kind of annoying, though. I don't have Rapid Spin or any way to get rid of that. Oh, come on! Alright, well... Are you serious? 3 turns in a row? Well, that was disappointing. That was disappointing. 3 turns in a row. That shouldn't happen. Like, there's no excuse for that. That just should not happen. It's like a 25% chance, I think. Alright, well, whatever. We're gonna have to do it the dangerous way. Should've just done this from the beginning, right? Wouldn't have to deal with these pointed stones. Well, at least I'll heal up a little bit. I'm still gonna get destroyed thanks to the Rock Slide. But I don't remember if this thing has Sturdy or not. You know, it'd be cool if you missed a Stone Edge. I'm just saying, you could do that. If I can get paralyzed 3 turns in a row. I think Greedent did get paralyzed. Like, I don't remember if it was once or twice, but whatever, it's fine. It's fine. Alright, time for some vengeance. At least you won't take too much damage from the Stealth Rocks. Yeah, probably not a good idea to set up against Garganackle. Actually, I just realized I haven't even fought a Garganackle before. Yeah, in case you couldn't tell, that thing is the final evolution of Knackle, or Knackley, or Knackle Stack. Cloyster. Man, I really wish I had Habanera alive still, because this thing has a lot of defense. Oh man, this is actually kind of dangerous. So it has a lot of defense, so I don't really want to... This will be fine. It'll be fine. I'm just gonna go for it. Because I don't want to take any damage while switching out either. I think I'm gonna do Seed Bomb and then Close Combat. I think that'll be my best bet here. This isn't gonna do a ton. That's fine. That's actually pretty good. Oh no, Light Screen! Well, I mean, you know, if I had special base moves, I'd be so sad. Yeah, he kind of copied my homework, right? Setting up both Light Screen and Reflect. Well, I didn't set up Light Screen, but, you know, I was going to. Actually, I probably wasn't. Honestly, I only wanted to set up Reflect. but he broke that. Okay, and his final Pokemon, Mabosstiff. So, do I use close combat? Actually, I don't remember if this thing has Intimidate or not. So what I'm gonna do... I'm gonna switch out for Spidurple here. I can at least lower its speed. I'll take a little bit of damage, but it'll lower its speed once when it comes out, and then it'll also lower its speed when I use Silk Trap. Well, hopefully. All these entry hazards everywhere. Yeah, it has Intimidate. That was also part of the reason why I wanted to switch out. I thought it had it. I was right. And that's fine. You're mostly here for support. Let's celebrate your full recovery with a glow-up! Time to terrestrialize, Mabosstiff! Yeah, there we go. Okay, Silk Trap. And Fire Fang. Okay, that's a little scary, but I think I'll be okay. There. Yeah, you should be able to outspeed this thing now. Let's go ahead and lunge. Lower that thing's attack. Very nice. Fire Fang. And you're hanging in there. Ooh yeah, the Rocky Helmet. Oh, is that enough? If I terrestrialize as well... Okay, Spidurple, let's do this! Wait, what? How did it... We're literally speed tied. Okay. That's sad. Are you serious? That's so bizarre. Okay. Sure, well, whatever. You know what? I feel like this would be rather fitting just because I have a dog as well. I was gonna use a Mabosstiff. Yeah, because I outsped it before, right? I'm sure I did. Okay, Flamethrower. Sorry, buddy. We were so close, Mabosstiff. So close! But Maryland, thanks, little buddy. Dang, this is the strength of someone who could take down those Titan Pokemon, huh? I mean, you helped. Yeah, much as I hate to admit it, I do think we're gonna need some more support. Not when you got me. The Pokemon in Area Zero are super strong, and there are all sorts of weird machines there, too. I'd say we need at least 2 more people. Somebody with some champion rank level skills, and somebody who can deal with crazy tech. Maybe... Nimona? That student council girl? Yeah, she'd be perfect for the job, but I doubt she'd give us the time of day unless one of us was on her level, as in champion rank level. But, well, we've got to do what we've got to do. Whoever you think could be a good help, just try getting in good with them. We'll see if we can't get a team together. Get in touch if you make progress. I'll do the same. Path of Legends complete! Yes! We did it! Path of Legends is now officially complete. You don't get any special marking on the side, but yeah, it's complete! I did it! I did Arven's storyline, and that is the first of 3 storylines to complete. Well, you know, there might be a little more after that, but definitely a proud, momentous moment. And we learned a lot about Arven along the way. I really grew to love him as a character. I think he is one of the best characters that Pokemon has had in a very long time. Because I'll say it again. I know I said it in the start, but I'm gonna reiterate it. Story time. Well, just kind of like my thoughts before I wrap things up. But like at the very beginning of the game, Arven, well, even before the game was released, I'm like, okay, great. He's like obsessed with Titans. He likes cooking and he has a dog. Actually, we didn't even know about the dog. We just knew he liked cooking sandwiches and wanted to hunt Titans. Wow, whoop-de-doo. Okay, great. So we go and we hunt these Titans down. There's this mysterious Pokemon he has that he's like trying to do something to gather the herbs with. Like, okay, what? I originally thought maybe it's some weird like legendary Pokemon or something. No, it's just the Mabosstiff. Like, it's nothing that special realistically, but it's so special. It's the world to him, and you could see that as you adventured along, like as you cleared Titan after Titan. And I wanted Mabosstiff to get better. I felt like we gotta do this. We gotta help him. And then you find out just how rough he had it with his dad, just with that whole situation, how his dad wasn't there for him. And Mabosstiff, or Mastiff even, if you read the little doggy bed or bowl or whatever it was there. And that is just so powerful. That's why he did everything in his power to research these mysterious herbs to save his buddy. Like, I love that. I think that's great. And just seeing the like dynamic between Arven and his parent, whether it's Turo if you're playing Violet, or it's Sada, Professor Sada if you're playing Scarlet, it's still the parent, and it's still so sad when you don't get that love from your parent. Like, I'm very grateful that both of my parents are very supportive of me and my journey and my endeavors and all that, but I know not everyone is, and I think that for Pokemon to really highlight that in the story, it's powerful. Like, it's great. It's relatable for a lot of people, and I really respect Arven as a character. Like, he definitely has such a strong storyline, at least in my opinion. You know, everyone will have different opinions, but I just had to sing praise of Arven as a character, because he was the one I was probably least excited about when I saw, like, you know, the press releases at the very beginning of the game, and by the end of it, I just grew to love the guy. Like, he's just great. Well, anyway, oh, you know what? Oh, you're all healed. Okay, well, friendship, here. No, you don't have to be shy, don't worry. I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you. Oh, she's happy. Alright, anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you on the next episode of Maryland's Pokemon Violet Adventure. See you next time, everyone.